If you follow my website or channel, you might know that Paula Pizza has tested more than 50 portable pizza ovens since 2022. This video will present my favorite ovens based on hundreds of hours of hands-on testing. Some of these ovens were provided for free, for review purposes, but I always tell the unvarnished truth about these ovens. There are so many quality pizza ovens available nowadays that I have plenty to choose from, and so do you. There isn't a single oven that is best for everyone, because the best choice for you depends on your budget, how portable you need your oven to be, what types and sizes of pizza you want to make, and what kind of fuel you want to use. Pizza oven fuel choices include propane, natural gas, wood, and charcoal. Propane is the most common choice, but if you already have a natural gas line at your house, there are a few pizza ovens out there that you can use. The two main styles of pizza that I test in each oven are New York and Neapolitan. New York-style pizza is what many Americans are the most familiar with. Neapolitan is a small Italian-style pizza that is known for the spots of char that appear on the crust, known as leopardine. Now that I've covered the basics, let's dive into my recommendations. I've decided not to force a ranked top 10 list, and instead present my recommendations in each of several categories. The categories are value, luxury, adventure, auto-rotating, and best overall. I will present my top 2 picks in each category. For the value category, I considered performance and build quality with a high emphasis on price. My top 2 picks for value based on current prices are the Solo Stove Pi Prime and the Ooni Koda 2. The Pi Prime pizza oven is from the same folks who manufacture the trendy Solo Stove smokeless fire pits. The Pi Prime cooks small pizzas up to 12 inches and uses propane. It's not quite as easy to use as some of the more expensive ovens, but with just a little practice, you can get some really good leopardine with this oven and save yourself some money in the process. My other best value pick is the Koda 2 from Ooni. Ooni is one of the most trusted names in pizza ovens. Their Koda line uses propane, and the Koda 2 is the smallest oven in the Koda collection. But interestingly, there is enough surface area in the Koda 2 to make a proper 14-inch pizza. This is actually very helpful because if you do the math using some high school geometry, it turns out that a 14-inch pizza is 36% larger than a 12-inch pizza. The cooking stone in the Koda 2 is a good thickness too, and I had to dig deep to find any fault with this oven. My only nitpick is that I had some difficulty sweeping the stone while cooking due to the shape of the oven's interior. Next up is the luxury category. For this category, I assumed that price was secondary and put an emphasis on quality and appearance. The winners in this category are the Dome and Dome S1, both from Gosney. Gosney products are on the pricey side, but they've earned a reputation for quality. The Dome S1 is a pizza maker's dream, and it has a highly functional design with a big, beautiful rolling flame that heats the near and far sides of the stone almost equally. With the optional Neapolitan arch accessory, you can achieve temperatures up to 1,000 degrees, even on a freezing cold day. Check out this Neapolitan pizza that was cooked in under a minute in the Dome S1 during frigid weather. And here's a delicious New York pizza from the same oven, cooked at a lower temperature, of course. My other luxury pick, the original Dome, is identical to the Dome S1, except that you can also cook with wood. If you'd rather use natural gas than propane, that's an option with the original Dome as well. Either of these ovens would make an impressive statement on your patio, but don't buy one of these ovens if you need to move it around often, because they each weigh over 100 pounds. That brings us to our next category, adventure. Only ovens that can be easily packed into the back of a car and taken on road trips for camping or tailgating were eligible for this category. My top 2 picks in this category are the Gosney Rockbox and the Gosney Tread. The Rockbox is the oven that started my pizza making journey 6 years ago. It was actually the first pizza oven that Gosney ever made, but they still manufacture the Rockbox today because it's still a good design. I'm a fan of the silicone sleeve that surrounds the outside of this oven, which keeps it somewhat cool. The Rockbox has a convenient Velcro carrying strap that I've used to take it tailgating at football games a few times. The other winner in the adventure category is the new Gosney Tread. The design is basically a much smaller version of the Arc XL, but with a variety of accessories to make cooking pizza easy no matter where you are. The optional venture stand looks a lot like a camera tripod and folds up just like one too. Other optional accessories include a so-called roof rack that you can use as a prep surface and a mantle that extends the surface of the oven to give you more room to maneuver, for example when turning a pizza or rotating a cast iron pan. I'll be sorry to leave my rock box behind, but next time I go tailgating, I'll be taking the Tread instead because I prefer its side burner design and better heat control. My next category is for ovens with an auto-rotating stone. If you're interested in mainly making New York-style pizza and not excited to learn the skill of manually rotating your pizza while it cooks, then you might be interested in the auto-rotating stone feature. This feature helps you achieve an even bake around the edges of your pizza without burning. My two picks in this category are the Halo Versa 16 and the Procon Kano. Both are for pizzas up to 16 inches. The Halo Versa uses propane, but a natural gas conversion kit is available. This oven has two burners, an infrared burner at the bottom for consistent stone temperatures between bakes, and a back oven burner for standard convection heating. The New York-style pizza made in this oven looks lovely. And a bonus is the hinge top opening makes this oven easy to clean. The Procon Kano is really similar to the Halo Versa, but it is propane only. It also features a door in the front that helps to retain heat. The Kano seems to be particularly well built and has weathered the elements surprisingly well. Here's an example of a New York-style pizza that was made in the Kano, and the results for Neapolitan weren't half bad either. I'm cheating a little bit, but I want to select an honorable mention in the auto-rotating stone category, the Everdur Kiln 2. This Australian oven is at a higher price point than the winning ovens in this category right now, but it's worth mentioning because of the good Neapolitan pizzas from this oven, in addition to fantastic New York-style pizzas. If the price were a little lower, it would have been a winner. I really like the look of this oven too. Now let me reveal the winners of the best overall category. For this category, I considered build quality, performance, learning curve, versatility, and price. To be eligible for this category, an oven must be able to cook great Neapolitan pizzas as well as amazing 16-inch New York-style pizzas. The two winners here are, drumroll please, the Gosney Arc XL and the Ooni Koda 2 Pro. Ooni's Karu line is defined by its multi-fuel compatibility. The Karu 2 Pro base model can burn your choice of wood or charcoal, and you can separately purchase either a propane or natural gas burner, which is practically required in my mind because you'll probably end up cooking with gas most of the time. The Karu 2 Pro, with its sleek glass-windowed door, cooks amazing New York and Neapolitan pizzas, and it has enough space for 16-inch pizzas or dishes of steak or vegetables. If you want options, you'll have plenty with the Karu 2 Pro. Another feature of the Karu 2 Pro is a digital temperature display hub that pairs with your phone, but you should know that the temperature it measures is of the ambient air inside of the oven rather than the stone temperature, so you'll probably still need an infrared thermometer to go with this oven. Last, but certainly not least, is the Gosney Arc XL. Like the Karu 2 Pro, this oven lets you make awesome pizzas in both the Neapolitan and New York styles. Unlike the Karu 2 Pro, this oven only gives you one fuel option, propane. But this oven has a beautiful design both in terms of how it looks and how it functions. It's essentially a more compact version of the Gosney Dome that was my top luxury pick. The Arc XL is the most user-friendly oven we've tested because it heats so evenly thanks to the lateral gas burner that gives you precise temperature control. The burner location also makes it easier to see how your crust is cooking as you rotate. I really enjoy making 16-inch New York-style pizzas for friends and family in this oven. I'm sure someone will ask me whether they should buy the Gosney Arc XL or the Ooni Koda 2 Pro. If ease of use and visual appeal are your priorities, then the Arc XL has a slight edge in my opinion. But if you have any interest in experimenting with fuel types, or can see yourself using your phone to monitor the air temperature, then the Koda 2 Pro is a no-brainer. I really don't think you can go wrong with either oven. I hope that this video has been helpful. Check out the description and the latest updates, including potential coupon codes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. And please hit like and subscribe for more of our pizza-centric videos.